you guys followed me on the channel a while ago, you know that I've had this issue with PayPal for a while now. So if you go back to one of my old videos, I actually had over $10,000 on hold PayPal. I'll show you guys right now, 1 second. Literally, this is my PayPal account right now for one of my businesses. $5,000, right? Where is it? Right there. Boom. $5,000 on hold from PayPal. So what I've done is, if you guys are in the similar situation to me, I basically reach out to their message center to see if I can get my money back. Okay, so I just messaged PayPal. Here's an update. It's like 2 o'clock right now. I basically told them, like, hey, I have a reserve on my account. And they said that I call this number basically. So they said, okay. And I said, I have a reserve account. It's $5,000 and it's on hold. Here's the screenshot. And then it said, depends on the reserve that's placed. So they gave me a random link to click on. Clicked on that. It really doesn't do anything. And I said, hey, reserve's been on, on there for basically like two years now. So then they basically, looks like they gave me same number that they gave me above. I'm about to call that number right now. So I'll go ahead and call it right now, and we're gonna see what they say. See if I can get back this $5,000. We will find out. You guys, I'm not very confident. You can probably see it on my face right now. I'm not very confident that this is gonna happen because this has been on hold for so long that I pretty much just given up on it. But I was like, you know what? It'll make a very entertaining video. Here we go.
For the U.S. and Canada, this call may be recorded.
See what they say.
One eternity later.
So you're saying there's a $5,000 hold on the account?
Yes, yeah, it says money on hold 5,000 USD.
Bear with me 1 second.
Thank you for calling PayPal. My name is Jeanette. I'm a supervisor. Who am I speaking with, please?
Speaking with Connor Chapman.
Thank you, Connor. Give me 1 moment here. What's the email address on the account that you're calling about? Thank you so much. You'll have to forgive me. I got minimal information when your call got sent through to me. So I am going to ask, talk to me. How can I help you today?
Yeah. First of all, thanks for getting you on the phone. I really appreciate that. So basically, my business account's been active for a little over 2 years now, and back in beginning of 2019, I got placed on a $5,000, I believe they call it a minimum reserve, to basically hold the money for any transactions based on, I think it was like my personal credit card history, which is what they put on there since I didn't have a lot of history. So like I haven't really used the account at all. So I'm just kind of like curious when I'll get the money released because I don't have any outstanding holds or any outstanding claims or anything in the resolution center. So I'm just like really confused on when I'll get the money back, because it's pretty detrimental to my business to have like $5,000 I can't use.
I understand. I definitely understand. And
Yeah.
reserves are tricky, especially when it comes to, at that time, a newer account. I do see that there's a pending balance or that reserve of $5,000. And we may place a reserve at any time if we feel there's a high level of risk. Now, again, that can happen when it's a brand new account. Now, you're about 2 years in, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look here and see what we can do about it. Just trying to see where we are in terms of the hold and see what we can do to release it. Now, I'm not going to make any promises about it being released. Just based on your activity, those are funds that PayPal will hold. I want to do a little bit deeper dive on your account. I don't want to hold you hostage while I do that. Let me give you a call back after I figure out exactly when we can release it. I know it's definitely done by review, but I want to make sure that I reach out to the right people to see if we can get that released to you. So I see right now you have $4.80 that are available to you, and the remaining is part of your reserve.
Yeah, and that $4.80 was, well, that was just like I don't even know what that's from, but I basically I haven't used this PayPal account for my business because of the reason that I had $5,000 on hold, and it was one of those things where it used to be like $10,000, but that was part of the rolling reserve. And then now that the rolling reserve is completely gone, all I have left is basically just this minimum reserve that's been on there, since the beginning of 2019. So yeah, you're actually the first person I've talked to. I've called like a bunch over the last like 5-6 months. You're the first person I've talked to who said they'll look into it. So I do appreciate it.
Absolutely. Reserves are, like I said, they're a little bit tricky, and they're going to vary by customer, by account. And if you haven't used the account, obviously we'll have a look at that as well. But give me a few. I say give me about 10 minutes. I'm going to make a quick call. Looks like we're starting to release some of those funds. That 480 that was that's sitting on your account right now actually was part of your rolling reserve that was released. So it looks like it's going to come little by little.
But no, the $5,000 is the $5,000 is a minimum reserve. That's been on my account forever.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And so that's why I'm going to see if we can start letting go of a little bit more of that.
Okay.
It looks like you received something else. I'm trying to see. Yeah. So give me about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then I'll give you a quick ring back.
Okay, perfect. I'll be waiting for your call.
Perfect. I will call you back. Like I said, give me about 10 minutes.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, so you heard what they said. They said basically that they're going to look into it, which is the first time anyone's ever said that about my $5,000 balance, because usually they just don't even answer. So I don't know why they don't have any support for the PayPal business, but hopefully my fingers are crossed that she's going to come back and say, at least tell me when they might release it, because last time I heard this money was just sitting there. And I've heard horror stories of people have like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on hold, which is just insane to me. I have a theory on what they do with the money, but I'm not going to get into that here. It's just interesting. They have a PayPal loan program now, and they're giving out loans to people when they're holding all these, merchants' money. So yeah, like I said, haven't used this account in forever. Kind of crazy. A lot of people are probably going through exactly the same thing I'm going through right now with PayPal. I definitely don't recommend you use PayPal at all, considering this is a 2-year problem and they still haven't obviously put in systems to resolve this sort of thing with their merchants. So yeah, if you need a payment processor, honestly, I would use a payment processor. Either Shopify Payments is okay. I personally use Chase Merchant Services because that's where I bank, and they're great, honestly, as long as you don't use any bad business practices. But try out Chase Merchant Services. Check them out. Don't use PayPal. Absolutely horrible. We'll see what they say in 10 minutes. Hello, it's Connor.
Hi, Connor. This is Jeanette, the supervisor with PayPal.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. This call is monitored and recorded for security and training purposes. I just wanted to follow up with you and let you know that I sent your account for review.
Okay.
To either eliminate, I requested both actually, to either eliminate or decrease the amount of your reserves. I wanted to give every opportunity in the event that they say, no, we can't eliminate it. They will at least review it for a decrease in the amount of reserves.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, they have about a 3 business day turnaround time.
Okay.
So someone will contact you directly with a decision.
Okay, and you just to clarify, you said it might not be all the way gone, but they reduce it to 1,000 or 2,000 or whatever number they set?
I don't know if or what amount they'll reduce it by, but I did request for them to do a review on either eliminating it completely or reducing it. Now, I will say that I included notes because I can see that the last transaction where you received funds was back in August.
Mm-hmm.
And I did put that in my notes for them to take into consideration when they do their review.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course. I'm going to give you a ticket for where I sent this for review. Do you have a pen and paper handy?
Yeah. 1 second. Let me grab it. All right, I'm ready.
The ticket is...
All right, perfect. Thank you. And then just a quick question too. If I ever have any questions on my PayPal account, is the right number to reach you the one I initially called, or is there a certain extension or something that I should call? Because the one they gave me was the number, which was 855-787-4340. Is that the right number to call about this sort of thing?
You can use that, or you can use our regular customer service number, 888-221-1161.
Okay. Either one works?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. You have a good day.
Yeah, you have an amazing day as well.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. There it is, you guys. Well, that's very good news. So call the number they gave me. She's going to request a manual review. Honestly, that's probably the best customer service I've ever had from PayPal Business. Hands down. Like, no one's ever done that. So honestly, we'll wait 3 days. We'll see how it goes. Fingers are crossed, you know, that it's going to be released. I honestly have no idea if it will be. So we'll find out. To be continued, I guess. Check this out, you guys. Look at this. That is an available balance right there. That usually does not happen. So last time we talked, it was when I was getting off the call with the person on PayPal, and they said they were going to review it within 3 business days. Well, check it out. It's literally the next morning, and it shows it available. I never thought that would happen. So I'm going to try and transfer it and see if it actually works. And boom, just like that, the money is being sent, you guys. This is truly amazing day. I'm definitely going to celebrate.